And now, ladies and gentlemen, for one of our Magnum Awards, the coveted Company of the Year Award. If there is one company from amongst tonight's winners that can truly claim to go where no one else has gone before, literally, it is most likely this one. Well, at least the bikes that they manufacture do so. It is a company with a 115-year-old history of continuous production in India. Though it has a diverse product portfolio that includes trucks and buses, it is best known for the iconic bikes that it manufactures under the Royal Enfield badge. And in 5 short years, the company has multiplied its market cap 30 times. Let's have a look at the audiovisual.
Eicher is a great example in really creating a fantastic brand and a massive product range that has really delivered to the consumers and the customers what they want.
Honoring the company that has consistently stayed ahead of the curve, ladies and gentlemen, this year's Business Standard Company of the Year, Eicher Motors. May I request Mr. Vinod Agarwal, CEO, VE Commercial Vehicles, Eicher Motors, to kindly come up and collect the award. Sir, if you could be kind enough to say a few words, please. Sure.
At the outset, I would like to thank the jury for selecting Eicher Motors for the Company of the Year award. It's truly a great honor, and I accept the same with all my humility on behalf of our leader, Siddharth, who couldn't join today due to certain exigencies. At the same time, I would like to dedicate this award to our sincere teams at Royal Enfield and Volvo Eicher Commercial Vehicles for their relentless efforts and hard work in executing the strategy precisely. But for their efforts, this was not possible. Being associated with the group for the last 33 years, I had the privilege of working very closely with Siddharth in the last 15 years, first as the group CFO and currently as CEO of Volvo Eicher. And I would just like to take another 3 or 4 minutes to tell you more about how did we reach this current position. It has been a long journey that started in year 2000 when Siddharth joined the group fresh from college and just 26 years old. Siddharth somehow had the strong belief in Royal Enfield story. And the first win for him was when he convinced the board of directors not to divest the Royal Enfield business. That was a drag on company's balance sheet at that time. He relocated himself to Chennai and ran the operation from 2001 to 2004, and that gave him tremendous insights into the real issues facing Royal Enfield. In 2004, he returned to group headquarters and first took the task for himself to make a comprehensive review of business portfolios, as we were running close to 15 to 20 different businesses at that time. That exercise resulted in divestment of all the businesses except for trucks and buses and Royal Enfield. A lot of people at that time had doubts on the strategy, and the turnover was just around 1850 crores in trucks and buses and 250 crores in Royal Enfield. And the people were not sure what this young person was going to do. Then the real work started. First was to focus on trucks and buses, and put the same on the right track. That was done by entering into a 50-50 joint venture with Volvo Group in 2008. Even at that time, the turnover of the truck business was just 2,600 crores and Royal Enfield was just around 400 crores. After the joint venture was formed, the first 2 years itself, we could see the transformation when the market cap increased from 500 odd crores to 3,500 crores in 2010. It was now time to think deeply for Royal Enfield, and that happened when Siddharth decided that and gave me the opportunity to run Volvo Eicher joint venture and took on himself fully for running Royal Enfield business in 2010. At time, Royal Enfield was selling just around 50,000 bikes in 2010. And of course, rest is the history. In the last 5 years, while Royal Enfield has grown more than 50% year on year, reaching a turnover of 4,600 crores last year, Volvo Eicher has grown from 2,500 crores in 2008 to 7,400 crores in 2015, with capability to produce Euro 6 compliant engines for Volvo Group. And of course, the market cap has grown manifold to more than 50,000 crores from just around 500 crores. While I look back, my own personal learning in all that is that if you have the right leader and right strategy in place and follow a focused approach and execute the plans precisely, no one can stop the company from touching new heights. And that's what Eicher Motors has done, culminating in getting this Company of the Year award today. And I'm sure this is only the beginning, and we are confident to transform Eicher Motors into a truly global company. And award today will motivate us further to continue this journey with full vigor and strength. Thank you very much for the patient listening.